Hello, everybody. This is Brisbane 05 Blast here, and yes, welcome to our last episode of the Arsenal Career Mode series, Season 1. And yeah, in the last episode, we actually became champions of England, but can we actually do the double and win the FA Cup? Yes, we're in the FA Cup finals, and we're actually going to be taking on a surprise package of Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolverhampton Wanderers had a very surprised run to the finals. We got to see, and if you actually could take a look at their road to the finals, it will be kind of surprising. So yeah. Then again, Arsenal have actually beaten teams which are like kind of low ranking. Like they've beaten Hull City thanks to that match-winning goal by Aaron Ramsey, and yeah, he's a pretty good player here for Arsenal. Sadly, he couldn't win European trophies for them, but he did win some trophies for Arsenal. So yeah, I guess kind of makes sense. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one, as this is something of an emotional mangle because this is actually going to be our last episode for the season. And we don't know if we could actually get another chance to do the Champions League. And even if we do get sacked or so, then I guess it'll be like 50-50. And because we did get Arsenal a Premier League glory, but we would never get the chance for them to be champions of England. So yeah, I really hope we could do this because this is an FA Cup final, and I have a feeling it's going to be very spicy, and there will be a lot of yellow cards, a lot of tackles, and yeah, see how things go. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's head to the Wembley Stadium where we can see the finals of the FA Cup between Wolverhampton Wanderers and Arsenal. Alright, guys, we're here to see the FA Cup. That is Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Arsenal. And yeah, Arsenal did actually become Premier League champions in the previous episode. If you haven't seen it, I really did spoil the full video from the previous episode if you haven't seen it. But most likely it was kind of straightforward because Arsenal were in top of Manchester City, so it would be kind of surprising for them to lose to Everton. But anyway, as you saw right there, double up for Arsenal. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta go to news here. So yeah, Real Betis are the champions of Europa League. Imagine if they had Anthony. That would have literally been his first ever Europa League trophy and his first European trophy for the club. But anyway, it's already been a great season for Arsenal, of course. The Premier League trophy sits proudly in the club boardroom. Today, though, they could claim the Emirates FA Cup as well. They've been the dominant team over several months. This is their chance to claim glory in the shape of an historical double, domestic double. And yeah, goalkeeper of the team announced, and it was Emiliano Martinez, who was literally been the goalkeeper of the Premier League. He did make some good saves, so yeah. As you already saw in the news, dominant Arsenal nailed the Premier League title. After performing to a consistently high level of all season, Arsenal can now celebrate after lifting the Premier League trophy with 0 games to spare. Nobody can argue they haven't been the best team throughout the campaign. Their triumph is deserved reward for hard work and captivating football, which I did tell you, with sheer luck and sheer hard work and dedication, they will be champions. And yeah, let's take a look at the squad. And sadly, this would actually be Saliba's farewell, the Premier League game. This was Saliba's farewell game, and sadly, he could not participate in the FA Cup as his fitness is low. And as you already get to see in the transfer hub right here, we did actually had a look at Ian Maatsen. I'm pretty sure during cut film we did look at him. I have a feeling he has that electric pace. And Ian Maatsen did actually play for Chelsea. So it would kind of be like a reverse, probably like a Uno reverse attack on Chelsea. Because Chelsea did steal Ashley Cole from us. And now imagine if we could steal Ian Maatsen from them. I mean, now he's playing for RB Leipzig because he really wants to have a bit of game time. And look at his pace. Yeah, his shooting is kind of horrendous, but his pace is just so electrifying. He could probably be the real deal for maybe as a replacement for Kane Tierney. But anyway, guys, let's go to the match, as this could be a something, like I said, emotional mangle. But as I did promise to you, let's take a look at Wolves' run. I don't think Wolves did play in round 2 because round 1 or 2 because they're in the Premier League, so they've auto qualified. Yeah, Wolves have actually beaten Wycombe in round 3, three goals to 1. But I'm still checking to see if they have made it or not. I know Wolves obviously were in the Premier League, so no surprise. And yeah, Wolves did beat Wimbledon, but they drew to Wimbledon. But I'm pretty sure on the replays they have bet them 2 goals to 1. Then in round 5, Wolves drew to Brentford, but they won on penalties in round 5. And they defeated Nottingham Forest, as you already saw, in round 6. And then semi-finals, they bet Fleetwood Town, the surprise team. And now they're in the finals as they're up against Arsenal, which is our team. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Let's get to the pre-match report. They have Guedes. I'm pretty sure they have Mateo Cunha, but Cunha is suspended, so he can't play in this game. Gomez is there. Nelson Semedo, Jose Sa. They had a lot of losses, but then they did get a win here. And as you already going to see here, we're going to take a look at the press conference. See what response Arteta will be given to the reporters. I mean, this is something. Arsenal have never gone for a double since 1997 or 98. These are certainly exciting times for the club. Are your boys going to make history and get the double? Well, I mean, it's another challenge. We prepared well for the game, and with 1 trophy already in the bag, the lads are feeling pretty confident. Now it's all about being focused on the job. Why are you sticking with Zinchenko? Nah, I'm not going to be a bit harsh on him. As manager, I have to balance things. If I leave Zinchenko out, he'll just be stuck in a rut. I think he needs to play games, and eventually things will start to click again for him and for the team. On paper, Wolverhampton Wanderers look the team with less technical quality in their ranks. Do you think they may try to compensate for that by turning the game into a physical battle? The lads will be ready. We know what we need to do. Whatever kind of game the opposition want to make it, my boys will be ready to deal with that challenge. And yep, that's the press conference. Already done. Now Arsenal has already got a Community Shield in the start of the series, where they bet Manchester City. And obviously they won the Premier League, so that's 2 trophies they've won. But can they win their 3rd trophy and go for the domestic double? So yeah, as you already saw, Saliba is probably the only player that will not play in this FA Cup final. But we really thank you for actually giving service to our club. And I know you really needed a challenge here, so I guess it's really hard to say goodbye to you. You really helped us big time. And yeah, it's just heartbreaking. So I guess we are going to replace him with Hurrien Timber. Rob Holding will have to play in for Saliba. So yeah, I guess that's got to be the play. And Fabio Vieira in for Emil Smith-Rowe since he's already tired. And I guess this is the play. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get to Wembley Stadium, where we could see this feisty clash between Wolves and Arsenal. Alright guys, we're here to see the FA Cup final between the surprised Wolverhampton Wanderers, who have really made it this far, against my beloved club Arsenal. Can this team go for the domestic double? We're just going to see and find out. I really do not want to be biased, but I did tell you that this is the career mode series, so gotta get used to it. But anyway, we're here at the Wembley Stadium, where we get to see Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Arsenal. We have versed them twice, and we actually bet them. But now Wolverhampton Wanderers are really gonna go for basically for something, for revenge arc or so, and try to beat us. And yeah, Fleetwood Town taking on Aston Villa, which is a 3rd place match. I'm not pretty sure that they are going to be, that they will be taking on in this match. But anyway, guys, Arsenal versus Wolves at Wembley. It is so good. But anyway, let's take a look at the starting line for Arsenal, for Wolves actually. So they have Jose Sa, Max Kilman, Semedo, Lemina, Guedes is there. They also have Hwang Hee-chan, Ryan Atnouri, Nieuwhuis, Matheus Nunes is there, who's actually made a move to Manchester City. And here's Gary O'Neill, who's the coach. He has had expert in beating big teams. And here's Arsenal, who are actually at their home kit. They were actually at their third kit, but I changed it. And I've only made one change so far, and that is Hurrien Timber coming in for William Saliba. Sadly, the previous game was William Saliba's final match, and Rob Holding and Fabio Vieira goes into the bench. And yeah, it's pretty...
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
I was gonna say, what a sorrow here. It's really gonna break down Saliba's heart. I mean, then again, Saliba really wanted to have big challenge, and the wheel did choose Saliba to leave Arsenal. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. It looks like Wolves are actually going to be kicking off first. Remember, Arsenal are really doing a bit wacky in terms of being without possession of the ball. So this could actually be Wolves' 100% chance to take the advantage, which they do. First attempt, first goal from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Fair play. And who else to score the goal? It's Podence. This is literally Wolverhampton Wanderers tactics. Do not give the ball to Arsenal. Just pass the ball when you're literally tidally marked. That's what they did. And Aaron Ramsdale got completely bamboozled. I think it's about time we need a new goalkeeper, or maybe a backup goalkeeper, maybe to replace Runarsson. Since Runarsson's really not getting that much game time. We did play him once in the Carabao Cup against Fulham, where he had a disaster class. But anyway, Daniel Podence scores his first goal, and that to win an FA Cup final. So, this is something more like a wake-up call for Arsenal, as they really have to do something here. Camavinga has it. He finds Martin Odegaard. It's still Odegaard. Still Martin Odegaard. Odegaard shoots and he scores. He was thinking of passing, but Odegaard decides to go for himself, and it actually went in. And now Odegaard gets the equalizer here for Arsenal, and they're right back in the game. What a dummy pass here from Odegaard. He didn't think of passing it, but more into shooting it. What a strategy here from Odegaard, the captain of Arsenal. Jose Sa could not save this one, especially beating the near post, that too.
Goal for Arsenal, number 8, Martin Odegaard.
But yeah, now Wolves and Arsenal are back to a 1-1 level pegging game, and Wolves actually had a good pass to Guedes, but Ben White with a good interception. And it's still 1-1 right here. This is literally something. Finds Bukayo Saka. It's still Saka. It's still Bukayo Saka. Saka finds Gabriel Jesus. But what a tackle from one of the Wolves defenders. Didn't make sure they would let go of him. And now Guedes has it. He actually goes past the defender, but Ramsdale comes in front. It was too much for him to control. And Ramsdale throws it shortly, and he finds Zinchenko. Zinchenko finds Gabriel. Gabriel finds Camavinga. But Lemina with a good interception. Wolves are really trying to go look for something. That's Tete. What can Tete do? Tete crosses it, but Zinchenko with another interception for Arsenal. And now Martinelli has it. Martinelli finds Camavinga. Camavinga finds Jesus, who's literally relying on other players to do the job. He finds Odegaard with a good pass, and Odegaard puts Arsenal in front. Scores a brace for the captain. The captain scores the brace for Arsenal. What a pass from Gabriel Jesus. This guy's literally like the Messi of Brazil. I mean, too bad Gabriel Jesus could not turn his career around. Could have been pretty good if he would have done that.
For Arsenal, number 8, Martin Odegaard.
The only thing that's causing Gabriel Jesus is because of injuries. Now that Gabriel Jesus is not an injury prone, this is good. And Wolves had an attack of their own, but they diffused it. Arsenal diffused it. And now they have an opportunity of their own to maybe hold on the lead or try to press. Here's Odegaard. Odegaard finds Gabriel Jesus. It's still Jesus. Jesus evades the Wolves defenders, but Jose Sa makes a good save. Denies Jesus to get a goal here. But what a save from him. This could have otherwise been a disaster here for him. And now Bukayo Saka is the one to take the corner. He crosses it, finds Jesus. Jesus volleys it, but Jose Sa makes a good save. And Bukayo Saka is the one to parry this one away, but Sa makes another save. It was parried away for Saka to get that one, but Sa makes a good save. And it's a corner kick again for Arsenal. And now it's Martinelli to take the corner. Sorry about the cuffs, it's really just bothering me right now. But anyway, Martinelli crosses it, but Dawson makes a good block. Finds Pedraza, but he lets that one to Martinelli. And now Arsenal have an opportunity. It's still Martinelli. Still Martinelli. Martinelli with it, the cult hero. It was a slight deflection from the Wolves defender, but luckily it was not a costly one. And Jose Sa gets this one. Somehow Arsenal has this one to them, but Lemina has it. Lemina finds Podence. He tried to pass it, but Ben White was there. Finds Hurrien Timber. Timber finds Kamavinga. It's still Kamavinga. Kamavinga finds Jesus. And as you already saw, Arsenal completely dominated in the last 5 minutes. 3 shots, 80% of ball possession. And Wolves could not even make a single attempt. It was nearly 80% or 81% because there was 19% of Wolves having a possession, and Arsenal took that chance. And now Arsenal have a corner. And it's Bukayo Saka to take this one. He crosses it. But Matheus Nunes clears this one away. Finds Martinelli. Martinelli to Havertz. Havertz shoots, but Sa makes another save. And now Arsenal have another corner. Arsenal are literally dominating against Wolves because they've literally won a lot of FA Cup titles. Then Manchester United, surprisingly. So that gives a bit of pressure to Wolves. Because Wolves are literally now won. I'm pretty sure Wolves haven't won a lot of titles. Or maybe they have won, but they just haven't won for a very long time. But anyway, it's half time with Arsenal having a slender lead over Wolves, 2-1. And it was all thanks to a brace from Martin Odegaard, the captain actually. Obviously the early goal from Podence gave Wolves the lead. But then Martin Odegaard equalized it and then scored the goal to put them in front. But anyway, half time with Arsenal 2, Wolves 1. And obviously Podence managing to skill past Aaron Ramsdale and then beating him. But then Arsenal did not look back from there. Odegaard with a dummy pass. He went for the shot. And it was actually a good call from him, as Sa could not save this one. And then Jesus with a through ball pass to Odegaard. And Odegaard managed to put Arsenal in front. Sa could not save this one again. However, Arsenal were completely dominating in shots and creating chances. But Jose Sa made pretty good saves to deny Arsenal from running away from here. But yeah, Arsenal 7 shots. Wolves only had their 1 shot, which was actually a goal. So yeah. So I'm probably going to make some changes here. We're going to see who's fatigued. I mean, it looks like everyone is slightly fit. But yeah, I guess we're gonna pause it right here as break is gonna be coming up. So yeah, second half will be coming up shortly right after the break. So don't go anywhere, guys, as the second half of the FA Cup final will be here. And it's live. Alright guys, I've already made one change, and that's bringing on the high top scorer for Arsenal, Leandro Trossard, for Kai Havertz, since he actually dominated the FA Cup. Let's see if he can get a goal here for them. Now here's Martin Odegaard. It's still Odegaard. Still Martin Odegaard. On the verge of scoring a hat-trick, by the way. He shoots! And he actually scores a hat-trick. What a performance from the captain himself, Martin Odegaard. Scores a hat-trick against Wolves. But obviously Martin Odegaard took his patience. When he found space, he went for it. And it was actually curling in. That could have actually gone out. But just it was enough. Jose Sa could not save this one. He got bamboozled right there. Thought it actually hit the post. The left-hand post.
Goal for Arsenal, number 8, Martin Odegaard.
But yeah, Martin Odegaard will definitely be taking the match ball and the trophy. And that's his 5th goal actually. So he's actually coming for Leandro Trossard. But anyway, it's Podence with it. It's still Podence, who actually scored an early goal to put Wolves in front. But Ben White, good tackle. They're just too good for Wolves. Even though Wolves did score an early lead. But Arsenal weren't looking back. And now Arsenal have an opportunity. Still Odegaard. It was actually a tackle on him, but it's a free kick. And now there's going to be a change here, and it's going to be Huang coming in for Podence. And Martin Odegaard will be taking a short break, a bit of relief here as he's coming off for Fabio Vieira. He's already scored a hat-trick, so it kind of makes sense for him to get subbed off. But looks like it's going to be a free kick here for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka to take the free kick. But Wolves cleared this one away. It's still with Arsenal. It's Vieira. Vieira finds Martinelli, but a good block here from Wolves. Lemina has it. But it's still with Arsenal. Ben White finds Camavinga. It's still Camavinga. Camavinga finds Trossard. It's still Trossard. Still Leandro Trossard. Trossard finds Jesus. And Jesus just taps this one in. Jesus has literally been in form. He's literally like built like Zeus, I would say. What a performance here for Gabriel Jesus. I have a feeling I can just sub him off because he's just outdone himself. And it was an assist from Leandro Trossard. Found Gabriel Jesus with a tap in. Sa could not respond. And yeah, I think Arsenal should really be giving this one away. They should be the one to win this FA Cup. Well and deserved actually. But here's Guedes. Guedes with that good pace. Could he get Wolves back into the game? He does. But now Wolves really have to climb a mountain to get themselves back. And Camavinga will be subbed off for Declan Rice. But yeah, what a goal from Guedes. If Wolves get another goal, this would actually be surprising. Given how far they've gone through in the FA Cup run. Ramsdale could not save this one. But if Arsenal get this goal, they are through. And they get the FA Cup trophy. So Wolves have to make sure that Arsenal should not get this one. But yeah, this is something. Martinelli, he manages to embarrass the Wolves defender there. Or maybe the attacker actually, because trying to tackle them. And now it's Ben White. So Rice comes in for Camavinga. As he really wanted to take a rest. Is still Vieira. Gomez has it, but it's still given to Vieira. And as usual, Declan Rice just scores the goal for Arsenal. As I said initially, this is only going to give Arsenal a bit of motivation. It kind of fuels them basically. And what a goal from Declan Rice. A super sub actually. And now Zinchenko will be coming off for Kenan Tierney. And that's his last game for the club, as he'll be leaving Arsenal and join Liverpool. So he's probably going to give everything. And yep, substitution. Tierney comes in for Zinchenko.
Goal for Arsenal, number 41, Declan Rice.
And yep, looks like Wolves will have to climb a mountain here. And obviously good defense. Not surprised.
Alexander Zinchenko to be replaced by number 3, Kenan Tierney.
It's Bukayo Saka. Saka finds Vieira. It's still Vieira. Vieira could actually get a goal, but what a good block from Kilman. And now it's going to be going for a throw-in for Arsenal. And now Wolves are going to be getting another substitution. And it's Niehaus for Nunes and Lamina for Out-Nori. They're going for reinforcements here. Now here's Trossard. Arsenal are literally just outdone Wolves a bit. They're just outscoring. And now, oh my goodness, this could be a goal. It is. And it's Vieira that actually does the beating on Wolves. This has literally been a dominant performance here for Arsenal. They showed that why they are the best team of all time. Won the Premier League, won the Community Shield, and now they're probably going to win the FA Cup. Obviously that good save from Jose Sa, but straight into Fabio Vieira. What a goal from him. And looks like Arsenal will be running away from here, unless if Wolves can at least get something. Now here's Hwang Hee-chan. Chan finds Gomez. Gomez finds Hwang Hee-chan, the South Korean. It's still Hwang Hee-chan, but he misses it.
Substitution for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Coming off the pitch, number 15, Craig Dawson.
And Craig Dawson comes off for Castro, Jonathan Castro.
19, Johnny.
But they've nicknamed him as Johnny. But as you already saw, Gabriel Jesus 5 shots, whereas Hwang Hee-chan just 1 shot. And looks like can Arsenal get one last attack at least? Tierney has it. Tierney finds Jesus. It's still Jesus. Jesus finds Trossard. It's still Trossard. Trossard shoots, but he misses it. Could have actually added a goal in his tally, but just couldn't time the shot pretty well. Second half was basically a dominant performance here for Arsenal. Just 4 goals to Wolverhampton's 1. And I'm pretty sure 5 minutes of added time is being given, but that won't make a difference, as Arsenal will be getting the FA Cup and the domestic double since 1998. But Guedes will at least try to get something to reduce the embarrassment. He's now scored a brace, but sadly Wolves' fairy tale run will be ended. They cannot get the FA Cup trophy. But what a run from Wolverhampton Wanderers. They were literally the surprise package. (6-3). And it's full time with Arsenal claiming the FA Cup trophy and the domestic double. Joy will be on Arsenal's faces, but distraught on Wolves' faces. But they will be at least happy that they've made this far. But just they couldn't get over the line. Vieira's actually going to be lifting the trophy. It's kind of a bit of a strange thing because he's come as a replacement for Martin Odegaard. Excuse me. I'm really coughing a lot. But yeah. It's going to be a presentation here. Arsenal getting the FA Cup trophy. It's right there. And Vieira's going to be the one to take the trophy in his hands. A bit of a surprise because he's literally been a reserve player. Now he's actually going to be grabbing the trophy. But yeah, what a performance from Vieira. Scored that wonderful header with that deflection from Jose Sa. And yep, they are the champions. The FA Cup champions. Establishing themselves as the double winners. And obviously, they'll be thanking their fans for coming all the way to Wembley Stadium. From Emirates to Wembley. And the trophy will be shown to the Arsenal fans and supporters out there. And sadly, this is going to be Saliba's final game. Well, Saliba's not playing in this match, but Saliba did lift the Premier League trophy, so he is there in the squad. So, and did made enough appearances, so he will be getting the FA Cup trophy. But obviously, they will be doing the photo shoot and cherish to their grandkids because they're winners of the FA Cup and are establishing themselves as the domestic double winners. Obviously, that goal from Guedes tried to get Wolves back into the game. But in the 74th minute, Declan Rice scored an absolute worldie. And then actually it was a shot from Gabriel Jesus. Saw did save this one, but straight into the hands of Vieira. Or should I say head of Fabio Vieira. As Saw got completely embarrassed there. Wolves did get one goal back. And it was Guedes. Scored a brace actually. Mind you that. And yeah, that's it. And now let's take a look at the post-match interview. Mikel Arteta will be definitely happy about this. They've won 2 trophies. Plus the Community Shield.
Time for just a few questions.
Right? See what Arteta has to say here. Could you have wished for anything better today? The future looks bright. We had 9 out of 10 performances. Your team completed a magnificent double, adding the Emirates FA Cup trophy to the Premier League, which is already set in the boardroom. The lads have earned this success. Winning 1 trophy is special. To win 2 is a measure of just how hard these players have been willing to work for each other and for the club. They deserve all the glory. Zinchenko has been struggling for form lately. You brought him off early today. What was the thinking behind that? Were you trying to send the lad a message about his place in the team? You have to take your chances when it comes. I try to make sure every player gets treated the same here. Zinchenko is no different. If you get an opportunity to play, you have to make the most of it. Prove to me you're worth a regular place in the team.
No further questions, thanks.
And yep, this marks as the final episode of the Arsenal Career Mode series. And yeah. And obviously it's going to be a Euros where Finland will be taking on Ireland. But let's take a look at the manager rating. See if they get another season. Yep. I mean, they've already won the double. And they're already tired. But let's go to Squad Hub as we're going to see Saliba's season. Stats, obviously. So, William Saliba's played 35 games. Scored 2 goals and assists 5. And Kane Tierney has played 36 games, 1 goal and assisted 4. And his only goal was in the Community Shield, where Saliba scored 2 goals. He scored a brace in the FA Cup. He didn't score a single Premier League goal, but it is what it is then. I mean, that's what it's shown. If you can see, if you could literally see his rating. But yeah, he'll be joining Liverpool when the transfer window ends. It's kind of a bit of a letdown here. He has assisted 5 in the Premier League game, so something that Saliba can take. But let's see if Arteta is going to be given a bit of a chance. We're going to take a look at the inbox, the board money, player chat, obviously. Hey boss, I was really down about not getting picked. I want to do everything I can to help the team in the big games. Maybe it would be a good idea to look at my schedule and think about rotating the squad for easier fixtures. I know how committed you are to the team and I respect that, but every player needs a rest occasionally. I thought you were looking less than 100% in training this week. That's all. But looks like we're advancing. We're going to June actually. And yeah, looks like he's going to be terminating his contract. It looks like we're going to be going to Euros. And obviously Destiny Udogie and Tyrell Malacia. We've actually got further reports from them and let's see what are their ratings. Looks like Destiny Udogie has more pace. Tyrell Malacia has 82 pace. So this is going to be something we can actually pick. Should we go for Destiny Udogie? Or Tyrell Malacia? Or Ian Maatsen? I mean, Ian Maatsen is slightly better. He has good pace than Tyrell Malacia. Even though Malacia is high rated. But he has 82 pace. And plus he's 24 years old. So either it's going to be Maatsen or Destiny Udogie who will be fighting to join Arsenal. But anyway, guys, this marks as our final episode of the Arsenal Career Mode series. I really thank you for supporting me in the run, especially giving me the chance to do the Career Mode. And yeah, Villarreal has won the Conference League. But yeah, I really thank you for giving me that support. And don't worry, guys, we will do season 2, but it won't be this year though, sadly. We'll have to do it next year at least, next year or 2. So yeah. I really hope you enjoyed this one. And yeah, thank you guys. And our next episode, we are going to be going back to our friendly games and our usual tournaments like the Brisbane 05 Blaster World Club Cup. That is coming soon. So I really hope you stick forward to that. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you guys. And we will be back for our next game. Goodbye. Hello guys, we're back, and just as we witnessed, we actually got the job done over Wolverhampton Wanderers by beating them 6-3. It was a dominant performance in the second half. We scored 4 goals while they scored only 2. We did actually, the first half was kind of even, but we showed that why we are the strong team. And because of this, we got the domestic double. And yeah, Arsenal board are really happy about this. Really hope that they could give us another season so we could really focus on them in their Champions League glory. So yeah, because we're not stopping the video or stopping the season till Arsenal get the Champions League or so. And sorry I did something to my nose because there's something that is kind of, it was ticklish or so I got to do it. So just apologize for that. But anyway, yeah, I guess I really hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you guys for supporting me in the long run. And yeah, next episode we're going to be hitting back to friendlies. And obviously we're looking forward to Brisbane 05 Blaster World Club Cup. Remember, Real Madrid are the defending champions. So plus we've also made some transfers. So yeah, we're going to be making some transfers later on, so just going to see how things go. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoy this. This is Brisbane 05 Blaster here, signing off.